8-Bit Goomba here, and today I will be reviewing Legendary Wings for the NES. Now, right off the bat, you can see that this has a pause feature, which is always good. Capcom always puts out a very amazing game. As you can see, this is a top view type scrolling upwards shooter. Very fun game. I do have a few problems with it, and there are some good points about it. First and foremost, there's weapon upgrades. Those are always good. I believe there are 2 upgrades. This is the second upgrade, which it gets more of an area, but it's not very powerful. It's a little more powerful. That beam there is your best weapon in the game. As you can see, I'd easily say this game is extremely hard. It goes beyond the hard factor of Contra, in my opinion. Now there, when you hit those little swirlies, you can go in a secret room. That one happens to be nothing. There are secrets spread out throughout the game to help you, and there's also ones that hinder your success. Some enemies are really tough to kill, like those floating red things there. And some other enemies, like those little things on the ground, look like landmines, you can only kill with bombs. Now, unfortunately, the bombs are very short range when you start unless you get a power upgrade. And that's kind of annoying, but I understand. Here's a field with a bunch of floating heads. At all times, it seems like there's something coming at you. If you like a challenge, this is another one of those games that it's very challenging, very difficult. You do have a few lives. You start off at the point you die, as long as you have lives within the level. You have 2 or 3 continues, depending on how many you find. You can find secrets that give you extra lives, continues, and points to help you continue. As you can see, the enemies do switch it up. They don't always stay on the screen, come at you. Here's a secret room I was talking about. This one happens to be a lucky room, or like a freebie room. This is basically going to give me a lot of points in all my power-ups. Music changes, which is a nice pace. Change of pace, rather. And as you can see, it's all points. Now, there's an extra life. There are some continues. It's just full of all kinds of power-ups, points, and as you just seen, continues. Unfortunately, even though it is like a freebie room, you can get stuck and the screen can crush you if you don't know where to go. I think there's only one part that's coming up here shortly that you have to know that you have to stay on the top. I try to get every little point I can towards another life, because in this game you're going to need it. Some of the things about this game do get on my nerves, and some of the things about this game I really like, which I'm about to go into. First and foremost, the music, it's great. It's a Capcom game. You can't expect anything less. It's a side-scroller shooter, and, well, as you can see from this level, it's side-scroll, as well as a top overview. There are other levels that are side-scroll too, so they do mix it up. It's not just one continuous view. The controls are very solid. You're up, down, left, right, and then B and A for your shooting and bombing. Your ammo's unlimited, which is cool. No reason to have to get more. There's secrets scattered to power you up, as well as give you extra lives and continues, as you just seen. And the game does feature continues, which are worthless unless you get past first stage. If you die and continue on the first stage, you're basically wasting it, so you might as well just start over. There are some issues with the game, though. It is a solid game, it's a fun game, but there's also a 2-player mode. Unfortunately, with 2-player, though, the lag is just horrible. It's to the point where you can't play. It slows the game down tremendously. The sound effects do work for and against this game, in my opinion. If you've been listening to some of the sound effects, a lot of them are very similar to the Mega Man games, which I think is a good thing, because it may seem a little familiar, and, it's a shooter. But then again, some people want to get away from that. They want to play a different game, but a good game at the same time, which is sometimes hard to come by. The difficulty level is extremely hard. As you could see me flying through that last field, it's somewhat ridiculous. I'd even go to say step beyond Contra, like I said earlier. Some enemies, they take too many hits to kill. I don't think that they should take that many hits to kill. and only some enemies you can kill easier with a bomb, which is sometimes annoying. Like I said earlier, bombs are strong, but they're limited in range until you get gun power-ups. It's basically a one-hit game, and then you're dead unless you get the weapon power-ups. You can take extra hits if you have the weapons, but if you don't get the weapon upgrades, it's a one-hit game. Whenever you do have the extra weapons, they act as if it's like a second and third hit. But as soon as you get hit, you lose that weapon, so they make it that much harder, which is kind of frustrating. Overall, it's a good game. It's got decent attributes to it to make it a classic. Unfortunately, though, this is a pretty good game that, in my opinion, the bad outweighs the good just slightly, but it's hard to look over. And for that reason, I give Legendary Wings on the Nintendo a solid, but a little low in my opinion, 3 out of 5. It's definitely worth picking up if you can find it anyways. That's pretty much it for this review. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you at the next game review.